Greetings, nerdlings! It's tabletop game pickup time! I've got two very special ones for you. They are movie related, and they are childhood favorites of mine, although I will admit I have never played them yet because it took me a while to find them. The first one that we will talk about is Jumanji! I loved this movie when I was a kid. What year was that movie? I don't know, 1995, 96-ish area? That's when the board game came out. I'm assuming kind of along the same lines. I loved that movie. I watched it all the time. Anytime it's on TV nowadays, I'm always turning it on and watching it. So when I heard that they were remaking the movie, I was a little bit upset and a little bit apprehensive till the trailer came out. And that trailer looks hilarious. I am very, very pleased. If you're going to remake a movie, make it completely different. And that's kind of what they're doing. They're going the video game route and not really making it board game. So, it looks hilarious. It looks good. It looks different. So I'm not going to have to be upset and say, oh, you guys screwed up my movie. Anyway, when that movie came out, I do remember seeing this in the stores, but I never was able to get around to getting it. And then obviously that was 20 some odd years ago, I think. I hope my math is right. I hope it was only 20 some odd years ago. I don't want to feel that old. Anyway, we have Jumanji for you today. And if you'll notice, if you're familiar with it, this is exactly the way the game looked. So they did a really good job with that. Let me show you the board here. Well, let me show you the back of it real quick so you can kind of get a general gist of it. So they made the board look exactly like the movie. Oops, sorry, it's upside down. So, hey look, it's perfectly made for filming. I got a hole. Anyway, no, just kidding. You put the little counter through it. But like I said, they made it look exactly like the movie, which is what you want when you buy a board game from a movie off of a board game. So anyway, since it's not all magical and mystical, they had to do something. So here's your cards, and it's got one of those red scanner things, so that when you put your card through here, you can actually see. You might not be able to see that on camera, but you can actually read what the card says. So otherwise, you can see it looks all red blurry like so. And then you've got your die for you to be able to move around the board game. Got a little rhino, little timer, and then your game pieces. So I am super excited to start playing this because I loved the movie. Now, on to another movie board game that I absolutely loved as a child. It is Krull. Now, this is a very, very obscure movie. Not a whole lot of people know about this movie. It's about this weird, I don't know if it was a future land or past land, but it was about this guy who was getting ready to marry a girl, but then these bandits come in and kidnap her, and this big bad guy kidnaps her because she's so pretty, and because it was back in the 80s, damsel in distress can't do anything. So then the prince, I think his name was Adam, maybe not, I don't know. Anyway, he goes and he gets a band of actually thieves to come help rescue her. This is literally the game of the movie. They turned the movie into the game. Game from Parker Brothers. So here's the big baddie. He's the main big bad guy. And then the other piece you get that looks like anything is the prince. And then you move around as just generic tokens. And then there's a normal numbered die, and then an action die that tells you what you're going to be doing while in the game. And then it comes with these little cards, and it's all the characters from the movie. This is a game I am really looking forward to playing to see if it's any fun or if it's how close they got to the movie. So, here is the board. And if you've ever seen the movie, then you know that he throws, and forgive me because I don't remember what it was called, but he throws this bladed thing to kill the guy, and that's what the board is actually made out of, and it's on the dice too, or the die. So yeah, I'm really excited to play that one because I loved that movie as a kid. I've watched it as an adult. It's hella cheesy. I mean, so cheesy. Doesn't really hold up to this day and age, but it's still a great movie. So I highly recommend you go out, try to find the movie. Little trivia tip for you: Liam Neeson's first movie role. I don't. He he's the only actor I think from that movie that went on to actually do anything. Anyway, so there's those two really great movie finds. I was really excited to find those games. Found them for a really good price too, actually. I've looked at them online and they go for quite a bit. So subscribe to this channel, like this video, and leave us a comment below telling us how do you nerd about your board games? What board games do you want us to keep looking for out there? What board games should we look for out there? And what board games do you want to see from behind me? Bye-bye, nerdlings!